Okay, cool. Yes, at least, well, good for you, it's easy. You keep it up. Oh shit, look at this guy. Gorman dies, or we got a boss here. Better watch out. You see that? You just put the boss to sleep, Magvin, the full boss. Guess we're never gonna know how strong the boss was, because you just put it to sleep. Dude, this is why you should change the game up from like fucking the tabletop so much. You should not be able to sleep demons and shit, man, it's silly. A level 21, so a 20 is like a godlike being, right? And we're going to one-shot a level 21 creature. Not even 20, but 21. 38 strength. It would have had... I don't even know how much dex, how much AC it would have, but its dex is down to 1. That's 23. Whilst lying down unconscious, so it probably had like fucking 40 AC or something. Good in magic. Only immune to poison though. Plus 36 to attack, holy shit, so that's one of the highest attacks I've seen so far. Actually, that would have been like the only thing that could hit me so clearly. That would have been like a... That would have been... It would have almost needed only like a 1 to hit me. It would have been needed a... like a 7 to hit me or something. Or like a 6. But every single thing I thought, even like those trees, were needed a 20 to hit me. But this thing would have needed a 6 to hit me, so... This is... Like, yeah, those trees, those godlike trees needed a 20 to hit me, so it would never hit me. This thing only needed a 6. So it would have hit me, like 70% of the time. So this thing would have been a god. I also had improved critical. If I wasn't immune to crits, it would have... Thanatonic Titan's Godslayer, so this thing was fucking terrifying.
Simply business.
job, Pixie. You run back out. Bro. Oh, bro. Holy shit. I don't want to attack too near this thing in case it wakes up the boss by hitting it by accident, so make sure I'm hitting that. Oh, I did it. I really hope I didn't wake up the boss there, that thing. Okay, he didn't, great. I think he didn't anyway. No, he didn't, okay, good. Right, come on, let me do this. Am I in range? I am in range? No. Almost in range. Where is it? Kind of hard to see right here. I'll do it next turn, I guess. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Magwin, you're pretty scary now, dude. You actually did make a really good character. It just could have been perfected a little bit, but yeah, amazing stuff. It definitely wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. This wasn't streamlined to perfection. Just get, like, I would have basically done what you done, just it's like, well, I didn't really know how to do what you done, so it's good that you've done this, but just a wee bit, like, better, I suppose. Who you're going for though, and I knew that intelligence was a stat for it. But you still have a lot of intelligence, so it's fine. I'm not going to get too close, so I can execute properly here. Right, let me execute this guy now. Let's see if we actually can do it. Can we actually coup de grace this guy? Where is this guy? But I'm kind struggling to target him. There. Right. Gormandizer. Oh, we got him. Okay, good job, Magwin. Good job, Magwin and me. We one-shot that guy. We one-shot the whole boss because of that bullshit. Very silly. Very silly. I'm curious to what that guy would actually have done in combat. I'm curious to what his techniques and stuff would have been.
It's your time to cease to exist. You're in my way.
That can actually miss. First time that Shadow Striker Pixies have missed. I can 7 to run out, which is good. I need to take off Pixie's armor and heal his freaking stuff. Heal his. Lucky there, Sange.
You had your chance.
Everybody's dodging quite luckily from certain strikes here. I think he's gonna die this time, but yeah, boom. Really? Alright, Pixie, let's see if you can finish him off. Yep, you're about to finish him off 100%. Shadow Strike! Ah, missed, damn it. Wasn't so good. Let's see if you can finish him off. Win. Well, it hit and then damage, but not enough damage. Really? Have I? I don't know why this is 4d6, because... Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, I guess. I think I'm understanding now, maybe. Or wait, Magvin is... Okay, that makes sense. Surprisingly still alive. Right, Demon Slayum, Greybor.
Simply business.
Simply business. There you go, good job, dude. Right, let's remember I did this time and frickin' restore our companions here. So, first of all, Age of Frustration lost. No, actually, I originally did next one to get it on Pixie, pick it as thing. Make its actual playstyle work properly, so I actually do think I need to what? That was one negative level, really? Well, that's a lot of spells to use, sadly, but done. That was it only for one level. Thank you, that's... Right, what do we have on here that's so heavy? The cloak? I don't want to take off, but I think it will have to be the armor we take off. Or the... He's light now, so he should not be encumbered enough to... Now he has his full mobility. I guess we want the armor as well. So kinda like the more damage though. So losing 8 AC probably is not freaking feasible, so... Yeah.
Everyone counts on me.
But we also need to want... No wait, never mind. Okay, so we really need to get way more mobility. He does need trickery, he does need stealth, he does need perception. He needs all these things, honestly, but we'll boost up the mobility next level. Full way. Okay, so this big guy's weapon, I feel like I robbed myself with that combat, honestly, by killing the big guy so easily. Blitz cut and short sword. Shock, finesse wielding. Almost kind of what we need for Pixie, but I think you can backstab with a short sword. Plus 13. 13's cool. Yeah, that works. Actually doing more damage with the dagger. 8 to 11. 3 to 13-ish. Get some dagger specialization or something. Maybe it's the finesse wielding, but doesn't this also have finesse wielding? Oh, very odd.
Our duty calls.
Blade from the shadows.
Missed me already.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
I really want to get Sangi his thing. So we can attack in melee range, so we can be like that. Like off tank in case things goes bad. We don't really have our off tank. I mean, I guess we have Rejo, but Rejo isn't here right now. Another one would be amazing. We may have like a range fighter is also a tank. But I'm getting like a million attacks opportunity when you attack someone in ranged is not like good. It just can't work, it's just too much. I'm not really complaining so much as I wish they didn't make the enemies like some enemies not like the tabletop where they're too powerful. Because it just makes an unnatural game. And this is also unnatural as that demons should not be able to put people to sleep. It's just not something that's available to be done to them. So it just has bosses getting like one shot. It's very I mean I actually think one shot on bosses is fine as long as it's in the proper system, but it's just feels incorrect. Plus 2 swords. Good stuff. Oh, oh. Okay.
Cover me.
There's something down here maybe. Can we get down here? No, we can't. everything from in here. I'm not sure what that was all for. I missed anything, I wonder. Wait. Something here, or is that just the exit? Yeah, you have weapon specialization spines or something like that, I think. We'll see how it all works. I think it was weapon focus spines. See how it all works.
My instincts dull when I'm tired.
I'll check next level with fighter. Actually, I can just do that now. If you get a fighter level, let's try it again. Hang on, just test it to see properly. We're hoping mutation warriors don't get less feats. Oh, that's interesting. Not really that great though, but interesting. Right, so weapon specialization, spikes. Okay, so if we give you a mutation warrior level, next level you can get point blank master early if you want, or we could just wait and get it later. The fighter's got 2 feats basically. Well, let's get out of here.
Rules are made to be broken.
Missed anything on there? Let's.
I've spotted something.
Nice little bit of gold. We came up here. Wow. Good we came up here. I didn't really expect to find anything. Wowzers. Lucky. I was really looking for another part of the map, but we ended up finding some of it. Wonder what those things were about I picked up. A lot of bullshit, honestly. I'm gonna start talking about it, I'm really exhausting myself. Let me see if it's your guys' time to level up actually. a calculation, so let me just check. Right, so your guys' next level will be in another 15,000, actually another 16,000 experience, and you guys will level up. So when you guys are at, you sadly you've all got the same experience as me because of the thing, so. But it's basically you guys are negative 225,000. 225,000 less than me. But that's actually level 10. And our 16,000. It's like, it's crazy the difference between the experience between levels. It's like an entire 225,000 just from level 10 to 13. Right, I could go to the Winter Sun, but I'm a bit feared, honestly. Commander's Court. Check that later. It's just a little side thing. In the Grimwood Forest. Curious soldier thing. This is the Blackwater clan. Like, Demon's Heresy. That's the thing Arushale was telling us about. That's what Green Gates is. Investigating some strange village is what was down there. I'll just do the tree thing later. That actually sounds kind of boring. So I will go to either Green Gates, the Molten... What is a Molten Scar? I have no idea what that is. It's not giving me anywhere to go. This is the one I was most interested in, but I get the feeling the Molten Scar is going to be really dangerous, especially if that was part of that Winter Sun place. I'll go to Green Gates, that seems the least problematic for now. I've also got some quests in Dresden, but I can't work with them. I'll go to Green Gates first, then I'll go to the Commander's Court, then I'll goof around in Dresden. You could also just wait till you get another
Time to rob them of their
another 2
treasures.
levels after that. That would take forever, so... Also, what the fuck? Look at this big thing, Jesus. I'm dead. I know, like... Just remember, especially my characters are really godlike characters, so I'm carrying this team. This game is really hard, Magvin. Also, I don't think I've found them out yet at all. What did you find in advance? Who did you find in advance? You said you found him in advance? Oh wow, one of these? These things are meant to be level like 20 normally. And yeah, I didn't really look like this. They don't in D&D at least. I think so. I go in the bass, so just fight this thing. Good job, Eva. You're a little ass kicker, even as a little tiny dragon. Very powerful, honestly, my little dragon. Your spikes seem to... actually pierce their damage reduction for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's a shifter thing, or maybe it's just because it's a bow I gave you or something. I don't know exactly what's doing it, but something's doing it. I don't know why you pierce their damage reduction. It's silly at this point. I actually might start actually considering slumber as a thing to use in my actual character, because it's like infinite use and it's kind of a one-shot. Very godlike. And again, my DC kind of sucks on my character. Well, kind of sucks, alright. It could be way more powerful, but not. You know what, I'm actually curious is... Right, so your DC is 22. Why is it 22? I'm actually quite curious. I'll check it when I get to your character again.
It's your time to cease to exist.
It's basically a one-shot, and if you're strong enough as a melee character, a lot of DMs just give you like the chance to roleplay how you ever want to kill. Have you ever... Like, if you get a bunch of characters asleep and the other companions can't wake them up, the DM usually just gives you how you want to roleplay killing them, because, like, if you're strong enough to coup de grace them. So, yeah. It's really kind of a one-shot. But my little dragon just went down, I think. Or no, it took an entire like 100 damage that one round, so better watch out. Oh, these two Nabasu are standing exactly right on each other. It's kind of annoying. Can't target them properly.
You're in my way.
Those were extremely unlucky rolls for poor Greybar. Luckily, I hit the last one and it killed them. I'm just gonna finish off this Nabasu. Nice. I thought so. I rolled a 1, it was super unlucky.
Good night.
Good night. Ah, and there's my little guy to help me out. Let's take you out. Okay. Unholy fortitude. Right, how does this work? I'm curious. What is this save for this? Please, how do I find the DC? The DC of this seemed a lot higher than your normal spells. And it should be the exact same as your normal spells. And it appears spell resistance as well. Why do you have a negative level again? I cured it. It's like... Very curious why this is so boosted or whatever. I'm very confused at why this is the case. Yeah, I know why I have that. Shouldn't have got precise shot and this is useless. Well, not useless actually. I'm gonna just type it in Google. Because the UI isn't good enough to tell you where you get stuff from. I'm gonna test something here actually, right, right, ear piercing, you know what actually? Maybe it's... Let me try something. Right, so there you are. The DC of that is 17. DC basically is your spell power. The power of your slumber is 5 higher, which is really high in these types of games. Then all your other spells, and I have no idea why. Seems to be no thing that gives it a higher value. I don't know where it's coming from. Your slumber is 5 higher than normal. All your normal stuff. I'm just wondering where it's come from, so I'd probably maybe see if I can get it some way myself, but I'm not sure how. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm actually very curious for this working. I don't know if it's just something they've done in this game for some weird reason, or if it's like canon. But I should understand it all. I really don't understand where it's coming from. Okay, so that I had to roll a 1 basically. This thing's dead next turn, so I get True Strike on, so it's gonna die. Almost little man. This should hit unless I roll a 1. Nice.
You don't want me to fight tired, do you?
Nope. Why did that regenerate? Oh, this is because I'm near Dresden. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Where was this mimic about? I never found a mimic at all, I don't think.
I shall not fail. Something here. Done.
Oh, fuck.
We should prepare. Let us bide our time. I've spotted something. Done. Everyone counts on me.
I welcome your company.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Our duty calls. Completed.
I'm curious what this is. Leaf but interesting. That's a random encounter. Oh, look at it is. Hello, Woja. Are you up to?
Woljif rises from the stone throne and holds the sacrifice with a raised hand. The cultist holding the knife over the victim on the altar stops. Woljif is wreathed in blue flame and the demonic shadow rises up behind him. Easy now. We're all friends here. This was just a little misunderstanding. You thought you'd come across Crusaders, but they are big fans of our Lord Baphomet too. Woljif half turns to you, his right eye twitching, which you interpret as an attempt to wink discreetly. Ain't that right? Woljif's face lights up. Right, exactly. Pilgrims of the World Wound, meet the finest member of our big family. Hey there, Chief, long time no see. Why don't we hold off on the sacrifice for now? We need to drink to this happy meeting, am I right? Yeah, let's do that. Tie that one on the altar up again. We'll get round to slaughtering it later. Ah, yes, it is a game. A game of the great forces led by our Lord Baphomet. And you are a worthy player in that game, you evil spawn of the abyss.
Silence, Evo, god damn it.
Ah, I get it. Wait, let me think of what to say. You're right, my evil comrade. I will help you sow horrific horrors and strike fearsome fear into the hearts of mortals. The world has never seen a creature like me before, and knows not what I am capable of.
The little dragon is practically bouncing with enthusiasm.
It's pretty cute. Really.
The cultists exchange looks and whispers. The chief cultist lowers his knife. If the Crescent of the Abyss says so, then welcome. Make yourselves at home in the temporary camp of the Pilgrims of the World Wound. But why did you attack our brothers?
Interesting. Look at them. I wonder if I found those mimics I'm just forgetting. I don't remember. I could ask Eva, and it'd probably be quite cute, but she might spoil it. Three or one, maybe. I'll try one for the fun, screw it. Oh no. These stole our sweeties. Oh god.
Woljif rolls his eyes and interjects. The real reason, why they attacked our fellow cultists, was because, the chief sometimes has these fits of insanity and battle rage. It is a blessing from Lord Baphomet. The chief goes crazy. She goes crazy and gets twice as strong as normal. But if the blessing kicks in at the wrong moment, well, that's just bad luck for you. I've had to get away from the crazed chief a few times, so I know what I'm talking about.
It's a good one, dude. I actually probably would have said something like, they attacked me, they thought I was a crusader, but I wasn't, and tried to explain this. I would have said, but the option wasn't there.
The cultist casts a wary glance at your weapon but passes no remarks. It is good that the Crescent of the Abyss, our beacon in the darkness and our oracle, has resolved this misunderstanding. Relax, friends, and after, if you wish, you may join our pilgrimage. Woljif is waiting for you next to the altar, wearily wiping the sweat from his brow. Phew. I thought I was done for, could feel it in my tail that they were gonna kill me. If you ain't a sight for sore eyes, chief.
Yep.
When I heard that the gargoyles hadn't got you, and that you were running the show up at Drizzt now, I can't tell you how happy that made me. But that night it all happened, I tell ya, I was so scared I couldn't see straight. I wandered around, wondering if my chief and the rest of the gang were lying in an open field with their eyes pecked out. Woljif sighs. Even my conscience prickled a little, thinking about how I ran. But when you look at it from my side, what else was I supposed to do? The actual paladins were getting cut down left, right, and center. And then these pilgrims of the world wound tell me that Drizzt's been reclaimed, that there's a new commander called Terror. Well, I said to myself, there can't be two demon-slaying dynamos with that name, it must be you. So I cut my way through the circles around Drizzt, and I waited for you to come out. At one point I got so desperate I almost went right up to the city walls, but I thought better of it. Although, an arrow in the skull would be a sight better than running in fear of WOTR. Woljif sucks in a breath and keeps talking in a rush, like he's afraid you'll turn around and walk out. Do you know WOTR? I don't either, but I remember the name, because of what Brother Melrown yelled in the basement that time. I'm going to tell Hepzimra and WOTR, or something like that. Anyway, my shadow told me that WOTR is that demon, and I should be scared of him, because he's after the moon of the abyss. But, the shadow's a whole other story, but if you wanna know why I haven't just come to Drizzt, I need your help. It's a matter of life and death, Chief. Woljif lets out a breath. Okay. I'll shut up. I mean, I won't shut up, but ask me what you want to know and I'll tell you. You've got to the crux of it, Chief. We have a secret mission here, see, to save the life of a good man. In other words, me. Well,
Forward me.
but I'll definitely die too if these guys see something they don't like. I'll be on the altar next to that poor sack before you can say, Hail Baphomet. Not just any shadow. My shadow. My special shadow. After I spent a while running around the world wound, scared out of my wits, it suddenly crept out and whispered in this distant-sounding voice, Voetiel. North. Fear Voetiel. And the name was familiar, because that's what Brother Melround yelled out, and I put two and two together. This Voetiel was in the north and I needed to make sure he didn't find me. Bit by bit, I got the shadow to tell me that Voetiel was a demon and that he was looking for the moon of the abyss. Who knows why? By the way, I have a couple thoughts of my own about the moon. I'll tell you about them once we're out of this mess. In a nutshell, Chief, I've got a bit of a situation here. One wrong move and I'm a goner. The demon Voetiel is in the vicinity somewhere. A good man has suffered. The cultists are animals. I just want to get out of this and make Voetiel back off. But without you I've no chance. Help me, I won't forget it as long as I live. Woljif's face lights up and the tip of his tail dances through the air. I always knew you were a special sort, Chief. Let's go break his horns off. We need to go to a patch of scrubland by a bend in the river. It's not far, I'll show you. Nothing interesting about the place at all, but that's where I was when my shadow came out and started pushing me back the other way. It said that Voetiel would find me easily there, that he'd swoop in and tear me limb from limb as soon as I popped up. I wasn't long turning away from that place, I tell ya.
Yeah, some of these I didn't use up to other questions because some of them were just asking things he's already answered. And the other one was asking like, oh, why'd you run from the gargoyle? It's obvious because he was scared and he's a very cowardly guy.
There's just one other thing. We need to round up my lackeys and send them off on an errand. While they're gone, we can free the prisoner. No point leaving him here to be bored stiff, right? The young crusader cautiously gets to his feet, unable to believe that he is finally free. At last the day has come when those odious faces will no longer be looming over me. The cultists hid my weapons and armor somewhere. I'll find them and then take my leave of this place forever. They're over there with the rest of the stolen stuff. I made sure they didn't go walkies in the night. I hoped you'd make it out of this, somehow. Thanks to your efforts, Woljif. Go, time is of the essence. If there is a demon hunting you, better to lure him into a trap and strike first. Find my armor and weapons, find something to eat, and then leave this place as quickly as possible. The Crusader looks ahead with grim determination. Perhaps I will die in the wound, but I will die with a sword in my hands, not like an animal at a slaughterhouse. And if I do make it out, I shall build a temple in Iomede's honor in my hometown. You're rich enough to build a temple if you fancy it. You were complaining that your parents don't give you enough money. I think we have slightly different conceptions of what counts as enough money. In any case, money is no longer a concern of mine. My life and my legacy belong to the goddess who sent you and the commander to my aid. The Crusader's eyes stare into the distance. Solely through my own foolishness. Because of my inability to fight like a man. I thought the crusade would be the best way to make my mark on history. I dreamt of the glory, of the respect that would be otherwise denied me as the third son of a noble family. When an officer laughed at my skills and called me an ignorant interloper, how right he was. Fate has a twisted sense of humor. My more experienced comrades died in this cursed place, one after another, but I survived. There were only 5 of us left in the end. Our hubris was gone, we were jumping at every shadow. And we still weren't cautious enough. I was the only one who survived after we were attacked in the night. I should have realized what was happening when the lookout went missing.
There it is. Look good. Keeping over call, I think. I'll catch you later, Woljif. Right, I'm gonna lie down for a bit. Don't worry, I'm not gonna sleep for hours. I just need to lie down for like 5 minutes or something, okay? Just catch my breath a little. I'm back in like 5 minutes. I'm not like mega tired and I'm just a bit tired. I know I quite like Woljif, he's quite fun. He's a very interesting character. I'll be right back in a wee tiny bit. Saved.